Elon Musk announced that he is going to buy an F1 racing team. What will happen if Elon decides to buy an F1 racing team? Well, he'd already announced, and in today's episode, we will tell you which one. From buying a $88,600 James Bond submarine supercar, which was a fake by the way, to nearly buying his favorite social media platform, Twitter. Stick around to the end of the video to find out which specific Formula One team Musk plans to acquire very soon. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, is without a doubt the wealthiest person on the planet. Elon Musk is valued $335 billion as of Tuesday. The flamboyant tech billionaire has a net worth about $150 billion higher than Jeff Bezos, the world's second richest person. One thing seems certain. With such a large net worth, Elon Musk can purchase pretty much whatever he wants on the earth, even dozens of countries if he wants to. Musk's fortune is more than the GDP of several countries around the world. Only 44 of the world's 211 countries have a GDP of more than $335 billion. If there had been a global auction for countries, Musk could have easily purchased dozens of them and still be worth billions. Mate, that's bonkers if you think about it, right? Musk's Tesla car, Tesla, as it is, would not be able to make a Formula One team. Well, this is due to a variety of reasons. I'll explain why this is the case even when Tesla manufactures the fastest production car ever made, the Tesla Model S Plaid, which accelerates to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, while Formula One cars do so in 2.6 seconds. To begin with, F1 is just for internal combustion engines, ICEs, not electric vehicles. Tesla, in case you didn't know, produces electric automobiles, therefore entering Formula One would be impossible. As a result, engine restrictions are equally stringent. A Formula One engine is a 1.6 LV6 turbocharged ICEs with two energy recovery systems. One recovers energy from braking, the other residual energy from exhaust that the turbine does not collect, and a battery. No other engine can compete in the Formula One championship. So if Tesla truly wants to compete, they'll have to do one of three things: develop their own engine from the ground up. This necessitates the development of a two-phase hybrid 1.6 LV6 turbo that would be prohibitively costly, and the engine would almost certainly underperform. Honda took a few years to catch up to the other three, while Mercedes was in its own class until 2017. Due to several problems, they were forced to withdraw from the F1 for a period of time. Tesla, unlike Honda, has never built an ICE, let alone one as complex as the F1 power units. Tesla will have to build their own squad and obtain power units from one of the engine manufacturers like Mercedes, Ferrari, Renault, Honda, in that order of performance. Musk, a real-life supervillain who prefers to do his own thing, does not appear to be interested in accomplishing this. He enjoys starting from the ground up. Even with this condition, Tesla would still have to design and manufacture the remainder of the car from scratch, which is no small task. You can't buy a frequently used chassis like you can in a Hyundai car. They must be one of a kind. As a corporation, Tesla would have to develop a racing team from the ground up, as they have no expertise with open-wheel racing. Elon's only other option is to purchase or sponsor an existing team. That would provide him with a team that was already in place, complete with development experts and experience. However, if they did so, the automobiles would merely be glorified advertisement displays. However, there are huge corporations that do so. For instance, Aston Martin advertises on the Red Bull team. If we go back a few decades, Musk was a software engineer who made it big by selling his first startup, Zip2, to the now-defunct computer giant Compaq for almost $300 million in 1999. Musk pocketed $22 million from the agreement, $1 million of which he used to purchase a 240 miles per hour McLaren F1, which he crashed less than a year later. Elon has always been a fan of anything fast, and we at RacePace believe he will soon purchase an F1 team. Musk should focus on Formula One and help resuscitate the fate of one of the most well-known, revered, and desperate racing teams in the world. Elon Musk needs to get his hands on a Williams F1 car. Williams had numerous memorable moments in Formula One, including Damon Hill's 1995 world title, Nigel Mansell's dominance in 1990, Villeneuve's 1997 victory over Schumacher at Ferrari, and 9 constructors' titles between 1980 and 1997. Unfortunately, its glory days are past, with the team now relying on unreliable rental drivers and only one victory since 2004. It's a team in desperate need of a makeover. There you have it, Elon, and the grand slam of resurrecting a once famous racing team. Race cars that are better, road cars that are better, and the warm glow of racing heritage. Consider giving Frank Williams a call. It'll be your next favorite toy. But why buy a struggling team when he can acquire a thriving automobile corporation that already owns a Formula One franchise? Tesla is rumored to be preparing a huge purchase behind closed doors. Elon Musk has reportedly instructed his business to acquire luxury manufacturer Daimler AG, which owns Mercedes-Benz, in order to fend against larger competitors such as General Motors and Volkswagen. If accurate, it would be one of Tesla's most significant purchases since it paid $2.6 billion for SolarCity last year. After all, he only owns 33% of Tesla shares. But if he took out Daimler, he would own 60% of 2 firms that produce millions upon millions of automobiles each year. If there was ever a clear illustration of too much power, it would be buying out Mercedes. Imagine owning 2 of the world's top automotive brands, as well as one of the world's greatest social media sites, Twitter. Isn't that insane? Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has made a bid to purchase Twitter, claiming that he is the best person to unlock the social media platform's amazing potential. Mr. Musk made the stunning revelation that he would pay $54.20 per share for Twitter, valuing the company at almost $40 billion. Musk is Twitter's largest shareholder, having amassed a sizable stake in the company. I invested in Twitter because I believe in its potential to be the platform for free expression throughout the globe, and I believe free speech is a social requirement for a functioning democracy, Musk said in a letter to the board accompanying the proposal. Musk made the claim following a 3.2 million-strong Twitter poll. Tesla CEO Elon Musk recently revealed that the company has hired Kenny Hankamer, a former Formula One head mechanic, to revolutionize servicing mainstream cars. During his 25 years in racing, Hankamer won titles with both Michael Schumacher and Sebastian Vettel, and was the Red Bull F1 team's principal technician when it broke a world record in 2013 with a pit stop that took just 1.9 seconds at a typically slow 2.05-second stop. What value can a racing mechanic provide to a regular car? We're not sure, but if Elon Musk's next demonstration involves lightning-fast tire replacements, we'll know who to credit. Musk is heavily influenced by Formula One, and while he presently has one foot in the sport, we are eager to see him fully immerse himself in it. Formula One has been a prominent worldwide sport for nearly 70 years, with extravagant multi-day races conducted in nations all over the world. F1 races are hugely popular all around the world, with the exception of the United States. However, this might change sooner than most people believe. Formula One has had a tense history with the United States for as long as the sport has existed. IndyCar and NASCAR, which have been active since the 1940s, are 2 of the most popular motorsports in the United States.